Oh, where is it? What? Finally, I've been looking for my glass. Well, I've been looking for you as well. Let me tell you of a story of not so long ago. Aquatic creatures lived in an idyllic world where they coexisted peacefully and roamed the four corners of their glass castle like beautiful ballerinas tiptoeing their caudal fins. Tiger, an aggressive creature, wished to be a group member. He persisted in joining in other water animals as they flirted with the human being outside their castle. Tiger soon realized he was being left behind as they all rushed to the frog of the castle to display their colors peacefully. Because of this, he tries to wag his tail more quickly to get near the others. He was about half an inch from one of these peaceful fish when he had the brilliant idea to nip on its tail, so he wouldn't have to swim after it. It didn't work out. The fish yelled in pain as he nipped the tail, and together they made a massive mess within the glassed castle. Then they started to call Tiger the Barbaric from that day forward. They criticized him, shunned him, and treated him like an outcast. Tiger said to himself, "You're not the right friends for me," and vowed to get revenge on these bullies by nipping them harder than before.
Hey there, fish keepers. I'm sorry if I didn't set the intro for you. That old man from I don't know where stole it from me. Where did it go? Do you know him? Who is this guy? Anyway, I'm glad you're back on our channel, and I hope you learned something from the short story about Tiger the Barbaric a while ago. Does this personality sound familiar? If yes, then you already know which fish we'll feature today. If you guessed Tiger Barb, you're right. Since the story tells us that your community matters for your personality development, like what Tiger the Barbaric experienced, a poor community environment resulted in him bullying in return. For today's video, we'll be discussing the top 15 tank mates for Tiger Barbs that will help them flourish and turn into a good guy. Let's get on with the first tank mate in our list, the clown Pleco, another creature who likes playing around with other fish. With a variety of breeds, Plecos are typically calm and soothing. You can also call these tropical freshwater fish armored catfish that double up as a great algae-eating fish. Generally, fish with calm personalities that are large enough can flourish in tanks with Tiger Barbs. Therefore, clown Plecos make the ideal tank companions for them. They can grow up to 3.5 inches and enjoy larger tanks filled with lush vegetation and tunnels for hiding. You rarely see them harassing their fellow tank mates, despite fights within the same species. The second tank mate we got are Neon Tetras. Neon Tetras are some of the best Tiger Barb tank mates you will ever come across, because they give you amazing colors and can get kept in large numbers. These active fish only grow to a maximum size of 1.5 inches. However, they hardly ever intend to bother their tank mates. In addition to being admired for their non-territorial behavior, their distinctive appearance is also a plus. They are swift and active enough to handle Tiger the Barbaric's actions. Another tetra option on the list are Ember Tetras. Ember Tetras are another well-liked aquarium fish, similar to Neon Tetras. Like neons, they get along well with most aquarium fish. They can coexist with Tiger Barbs in the same tank, but you must watch them closely for a few days. This kind of tetra, like the neon, is swift and agile enough to withstand the aggression of Tiger Barbs. They only require a 10-gallon tank on their own. You should plan on a larger tank if you want to keep both fish. Going to our fourth tank mate on the list, we have the clown Loach. Clown Loaches have some of the most spectacular colors among the Loach family. This fish can assist you in raising the aesthetic bar of your community tank due to its distinctive appearance, which features deep horizontal stripes with orange and red tones on the body. Due to their lack of scales, these friendly community fish are practically defenseless against unfavorable water quality. Clown Loaches typically grow to a length of 12 inches. However, they pair well with Tiger Barbs. Their preference for healthy survival is living in groups, just like other schooling fish. If you want to keep both, plan on getting a large tank. Kuhli Loaches are another option. Let's take a look at them further. Tiger Barbs can make Kuhli Loaches feel threatened despite their size. You must provide them with plenty of caves to use as hiding places, and a soft sandy substrate if you want to help encourage their natural behaviors. Typically, they spend the day in caverns and move around the lower floors at night. Thanks to this, they can avoid Tiger Barbs as much as they need to. They're timid and require living in communities to maintain their confidence. Floating food is not recommended for Kuhli Loaches. You must choose foods that sink and consider feeding them near the end of the night when the other fish are resting. Sixth is the Swordtail Fish. The Swordtail has the bulk and personality to be kept with the Tiger Barb. The body of this medium-sized fish is vibrant and attractive. Its tail has a sword-like appearance. They're renowned for getting along with many species successfully. The lifespan of a swordtail fish is typically 3 to 5 years. However, fish housed in optimum conditions have a propensity to live longer. These freshwater fish are of modest size. When fully mature, a swordtail fish measures around 5.5 inches long. Given their adaptability and lack of requirements, swordtail fish are easy to care for. In other words, maintaining their health is simple. It's a great fish overall to buddy up with your Tiger Barbs. Jumping onto our 7th tank mate on the list, the red-tailed shark. It's crucial to consider a high compatibility rate while selecting Tiger Barb Tank Mates. Thus, red-tailed shark is a fantastic and wise choice. These freshwater sharks can quickly chase down any little fish or slow-moving fish. They enjoy being mischievous around fish with sensitive or flowing fins like Tiger Barbs do. Despite these slightly unfavorable characteristics, they're renowned for their energizing behavior and brilliant color combination. Red-tailed sharks are skilled at leaping out of the tank, in case you didn't know. So to protect their safety, maintain the tank's cover securely in place. Corydoras Catfish is the next option for a Tiger Barb tank mate. You can pick from a wide variety of tank mates. Like the other fish species mentioned on this list, the Corydoras Catfish can fully meet your expectations. They're the right size to live alongside Tiger Barbs and have a friendly disposition. This robust fish is not only quiet, but also can clean the tank. They're omnivorous and prefer water conditions that are well balanced. But to promote activity, you need to give them enough room for swimming. The friendly, hardy Cory catfish is easy to care for and has a lifespan of 5 to 7 years, but they've been known to live longer than that. The beauty of the Rosy Barb will truly captivate the Tiger Barb and behave pleasantly. The Rosy Barb is one of the family's largest barb fish. This lively fish can increase activity in the tank while giving it a delicate rose appearance. When fully mature, Rosy Barbs measure about 6 inches in length on average. This species often reaches maturity at a height of only 2.5 inches. Rosy Barbs won't be afraid of food or the Tiger Barb. They'll consume almost anything you place in the tank because they're opportunistic feeders. Feeding dry fish food to Rosy Barbs is the simplest option. Choose a balanced flake or pellet food with all the nutrients your fish require. Going 10th on the list is the sweetest tank mate in the hobby, the Cherry Barb. Cherry Barbs are an excellent option for community tanks since they can handle the Tiger Barb's attitude. These schooling fish are amiable and quite tolerant of tiny water changes. Cherry Barbs favor landscaped aquariums that have lots of rocks and hiding places. However, be sure to give them enough room in the middle of the water to swim through. The lifespan of a Cherry Barb is typically 5 to 7 years. This longevity presumes acceptable water quality, a well-designed habitat, and cooperative tank mates. When matured, a Cherry Barb can grow to a maximum length of roughly 2 inches. 11th tank mate we got here is the Tinfoil Barb. Despite being rather huge, Tinfoil Barbs are calm fish. They're incredibly energetic swimmers and require a tank with a minimum capacity of 125 gallons to enjoy free swimming. It's advised to avoid the pairing if any little fish species perceive a large active fish like the Tinfoil Barb as a threat. They can tolerate the Tiger Barb's temperament because they're large and won't be bothered. Platy Fish are next on our list. Brightly colored platy fish have a knack for maintaining harmony in group tanks. They're offered in several hues, from orange to deep black, faint red, yellow, silver, and occasionally green. They're nearly identical in size to the standard Tiger Barb. Additionally, these fish flourish in groups of at least 5 or 6 members of their species. Odessa could mean wrathful in Greek, but inside the tank, they're energetic creatures. Given that their preferred tank type and acidity levels are comparable, Odessa Barbs and Tiger Barbs make an excellent pair. As a result of their high level of energy, these fish constantly try to leave their mark on their tank's corners. Keep them together in a group of 5 to improve their general health. In addition to this, their similar dietary needs are an additional benefit of keeping them together. Black Ruby Barb is 14th on our list of tank mates. Due to their calming characteristics, Black Ruby Barb stands out in aquariums. They're stunning in black and purple coloring, and love to explore lush aquarium scapes. They benefit more from lower pH levels and have similar water chemistry requirements that the Tiger Barb enjoys. Like the Tiger Barb, they will nip at fish. And finally, our last tank mate option for the Tiger Barb is the Silver Dollar Fish. Silver Dollar is another fish on this list that likes swimming quickly and continuously. These cousins of piranhas are fish that mostly eat vegetation. Their dazzling speed give them an advantage over other fish, making it impossible for them to be bullied by the Tiger Barb. Furthermore, due to their intriguing habits, they quickly win the hearts of both novice and experienced aquarists. Silver dollarfish thrive when kept in a group of 5 or 6. Compared to Tiger Barbs, they're relatively large fish species, but that's entirely okay. Under normal circumstances, they don't bother their tank mates. Now that you've already known the best tank mates for the Tiger Barb, there are also fish that you should avoid having as their tank mates. Check out the list on your screen. Never keep Tiger Barbs with fish vulnerable to fin nibbling. Most of the fish species included in this article also move quickly. Therefore, stay away from any fish that move slowly and are tiny. And lastly, we have one final tip for you. The larger the school for Tiger Barbs, the less nippy they'll be. In small schools, they get restless. Many blogs and channels will say minimum of 5 or 6, but I'm going to recommend at minimum 12 and ideally at least 15. These numbers spread aggression amongst themselves and keep your other fish safe. I'm sure that Tiger the Barbaric is now happy that we've highlighted his best tank mates. If you still have questions, visit our official website at www.aquariumstoredepot.com, where plenty of detailed information about this aggressive yet beautiful fish is posted. Have you ever had a Tiger Barb in your tank? Please share your experience with us by commenting below.
We'll see each other on the next story I have for you, fish keepers. May Tiger the Barbaric not nip at you in your dreams. Thank you for watching.